Peace. We're gonna get started in a moment. Peace, peace, peace. Tonight's discussion is called Herbs Are Your Body's Good Friends, or basically herbally healing your body. So we're gonna get into the science of herbs tonight. Show you how they look and show you what they do for you. Peace, peace. All right, so we're gonna get started. Many of y'all been to the website, in particular to the herbal section, which is ancestral herbs. We have ancestral herbs as well as ancestral teas. And of course, the old motto is let your medicine be your food. Well, that would have been good years ago if the food wasn't being poisoned with fungicides, herbicides, you know, as well as with Roundup 10-10-10, erosion of the soil. So now you have to go to weeds. This is what they refer to them as, but we know that within the weeds, there's major healing properties. And so we're gonna get into that tonight. You know, biblically, you know, you go to Genesis, the first chapter, the 29th verse, it says, behold, I have given you every herb bearing seeds, which is upon the face of the earth. All right, so, you know, that's basically what it's talking about there. So we know that many herbs, vegetables, perennials are mentioned in the Bible. You know, people who lived in times past were knowledgeable herbalists, you know. We know that Dr. Sebi didn't go to school, but he became one of the greatest herbalists in the world. World renowned, you know. And he'll tell you that he didn't go to school. You know, but this is for the trolls out there that like to come on my page just to show them that, you know, not only have I gone to school, but I've also studied under Dr. Sebi. In fact, I opened up for my wife and I opened up for Dr. Sebi about 2.5 years ago, you know, a year before he passed, you know, so, you know, this is something in which that we're passionate about. So, you know, this is for, you know, the trolls out there that be, you know, want to know what's your credentials and all of this other nonsense. But right here, hopefully you can see it, trolls. Master Herbalist, Osara Alim El-Bey from Emmanuel Bible College and Herbal Academy. Also, certificate from Dr. Paul Gauss, one of the world-renowned herbalists, who also helped teach Dr. Layla Africa, natural healing, and also iridology, as well as also even diploma from Stratford Career Institute as a natural health consultant. All right. So we're going to speak on a lot of information on which that we have quite a bit of information, that can actually heal you, so we want you to know, this information. So I'm going to go to my share screen here. All right, so let me make it a little bit bigger here. All right, this is how alfalfa looks. All right, alfalfa, of course, is one of the most powerful herbs in the herbal kingdom because its roots go 30 feet into the ground, into the earth, and it picks up minerals from the soil, essential minerals now. It has 8 essential digestive enzymes and 8 essential amino acids of protein, which are the building blocks of life. So it is an excellent blood purifier, and it's used for allergies, anemia, appetites, arthritis, rheumatism, cramps, diabetes, digestion, gout, morning sickness, bursitis, nausea. It even helps activate the pituitary gland with the HGH, human growth hormone. All right, stomach ulcers. All right, this is what it's good for. All right, alfalfa is excellent. Next, we have astragalus root. It's excellent for energy, infection, and metabolic functions. It is used for genital herpes. All right, kidney disease, heart disease. It enhances the immune system. All right, it keeps you from catching flus and colds, and also respiratory infections such as pneumonia. All right. So let's go to bee pollen. Bee pollen, it is very nutritional. Matter of fact, highly nutritional value. Is a good source of quick energy. All right. It's excellent for allergies, hay fever, hypoglycemia, asthma, prostate gland issues, endurance, stamina, vitality, and longevity. All right. Now, we take pride in the fact that our bee pollen do not come from Monsanto terminated seed plants. All right. Let me make that clear. All right. Most of the herbs, a lot of the herbs that you're going to hear us talk about tonight, we grow ourselves. All right. They're wild crafted. That means in the woods, we go and gather them, or either we grow them. All right. Organically. No 10-10-10. No pesticides, herbicides, fungicides, and no Monsanto. All right, terminating seeds. All right, no GMO, all natural and organic. Next, we have black cohosh, and it's excellent, an excellent woman herb. Right, it's used to ease labor pains, menstrual cramps. Basically, female hormone balance is good for calming the nerves, uterine troubles and dropsy and asthma, high blood pressure, circulation equalizer. It neutralizes poisons in the bloodstream. Black cohosh along with black walnut can actually neutralize poison, right? That is something in which that needs to be known. All right, definitely needs to be known. So here we have black walnut. All right. Hopefully y'all might have some black walnuts around because it's definitely needed. All right. This is how black walnut looks. It's excellent for all skin problems, rashes, boils, poison ivy, worms, ringworms, and parasites. In conjunction with wormwood, cloves, and garlic, it will cure cancer. All right. You can also use the powder to brush your teeth. All right. It's good for the enamel. It prevents tooth decay and gingivitis. All right. Another one is here is Bladderwrack. Bladderwrack is very similar in properties with kelp. But if you're iodine deficient, Bladderwrack is what you need. All right. For gutters, softened skin, throat irritations. All right. Weight loss, softens mucous membranes, and is good for your thyroid gland. Excellent for your thyroid gland. All right. The next one here is Burdock. It's one of the most powerful blood purifiers in the herbal kingdom. It is excellent for skin diseases, swelling, rheumatism, arthritis, joints, gout, lungs, and kidney problems. All right. This is how it looks. All right. All right. So go to the next slide. All right, so we have Casagara, all right, Serrata. This is how it looks with these berries here. All right, we have this actually right outside. It's one of the best herbal laxatives. It's mainly used for chronic constipation and colon-related problems. All right, that's what it's for. Right? It's not habit forming, and it should be taken on an empty stomach. All right, this is how it looks once again. Check it out. Right? It's good to take upon retiring, to sleep, to rest. It also helps to relax and soothe the whole digestive system. All right, so in the morning, you just get rid of all the waste from out your system because over the night, there's no real hard griping or of your stomach or small and large intestines. It just get right to the problem and make everything come straight on out there. It also stimulates secretions of the liver, pancreas, and stomach. All right. It also has been used to eliminate gallstones, hemorrhoids, and nervous disorders. All right. You got cayenne pepper. Cayenne pepper or red pepper increases energy and effectiveness of other herbs when mixed with it. It's also an excellent remedy for colds, flus, hemorrhoids, infection, childhood diseases. That means chicken pox, mumps, measles, rheumatism, arthritis, diabetes, high blood pressure, ulcers, cuts, wounds, varicose veins, poor circulation, heart stimulant, asthma, bronchitis, and digestive system. All right. All right, we have chaparral. This is how chaparral looks. Right, chaparral is one of the best herbal antibiotics. All right, one of the best herbal antibiotics. It destroys bacteria, viruses, and parasites. When combined with red clover, it get rid of tumors and growths. All right. In other words, it helps cure cancer. All right. It's an excellent remedy for eyesight, acne, allergies, rheumatism, arthritis, boils, skin problems, prostate gland, cancer, and etc. Right? Chamomile, right, is one of the excellent cleansers for drug withdrawals. It's used for expelling worms, parasites, and eliminating childhood diseases, right, such as mumps, measles, and chickenpox. It prevents colds, flus, swellings, and inflammation. It soothes headaches, migraines, toothaches, earaches, and all pain. That means it helps with the production of endorphins in the brain. It's good for wounds, insomnia. Matter of fact, that's what you drink when they say that you're trying to get some sleep. They have that along with catnip in order to get a good night's sleep. All right, sleepy time. Nervous disorders and digestive disorders. All right, is needed. Needed. Can't play with it. Got to have it. You got to have it. All right. Chickweed. It helps liquefy and remove mucus from the respiratory tract. So you know you need some chickweed. Therefore, it's excellent for treating asthma, bronchitis, and overall inflammation of the lungs. It helps dissolve fat, you know, in the body by removing waste and poisons. It's commonly used as a blood purifier. Thus, it helps to prevent cancer. It's good for skin problems, itching, acne, boils, rashes, canker sores, mouth sores, sore throats. It acts as a sexual enhancer. It improves circulation. It prevents impotence, sterility, and frigidity. All right. Now, chlorella is a superfood. It's the richest chlorophyll plant on the planet. All right. It's the richest. And see, you got to have a whole page just for what chlorella does, right? I mean, it does so many things. I mean, I'll be here all day going through it, but clinical studies and medical research has shown that the toxins such as arsenic, mercury, lead, pesticides, insecticides, fungicides, herbicides, cadmium, uranium, PCB, radioactive material, etc., has been successfully detoxified from the human body by taking chlorella. Chlorella cell walls bind into and absorbing these toxic substances and then escorting them safely out the body. So these toxins commonly found in nearly everything we ingest, touch, and breathe creates various diseases and disorders, including allergies, skin reactions, blood pressure issues, diabetes, fibromyalgia, and cancer, etc. The other healing properties and healing benefits of chlorella has been reported to treat the following. Now check this shit out. All right, allergies, anemia, asthma, colds, cold sores, flus, bad breath, body odor, burns, wound healing, all right, pyorrhea, which is bleeding up the gums and loose teeth, pneumonia, PEMS, Herpes simplex, that's 1 and 2. Stress, alleviate stress. All right. Eczema, jet lag, depression, chronic fatigue symptoms, and Epstein-Barr virus syndromes. Mononucleosis, which is called the kissing disease from back in the 50s. That's what they used to call it, the kissing disease. All right. All right. Candida, yeast problems, seizures, hormone imbalance, withdrawal from drugs, addiction. All right. Alcohol, hangover prevention, detoxification, liver toxicity, bowel and colon toxicity. All right, constipation, cholesterol. All right, even dealing with your arteries, hardening up the arteries. It helps. Pancreatic issues, peptic ulcers. You know, all types of ulcers. Gastritis, heart disease, cancer, antiviral, gout, arthritis, obesity, all right, nasal congestion and emphysema, all right, HIV, AIDS, all right, degenerative illnesses associated with aging, all right, sinuses and nasal congestion, all right, sciatica, all right, Alzheimer's. That also means with senility, becoming senile. All right, attention deficient disorder. In other words, HDD. Growth and development of children. All right, that's what it does. So get your hands on some of that. Dandelion is one of the most valuable survival plants. If you know what dandelion look like, make sure you collect the leaves and get the roots. All right. If you're going to regrow it, well, get the leaves. But it keeps coming back over and over and over again. It's one of the toughest weeds, as they call it. I say plants, because it has all 12 nutritive blood, tissue, muscle salts, which are necessary for the body to purify itself. Dandelion acts as a natural tonic to the whole bodily system. All right, it destroys acid in the blood. Therefore, dandelion is an excellent blood purifier and builder. It stimulates the liver to detoxify poisons and the kidneys to eliminate waste. All right. It's also one of the most safest plants and therefore may be used in tea for babies and children. In fact, it can replace your coffee and you can actually make dandelion coffee. All right. It is used for childhood diseases such as measles, mumps, chickenpox, and other ailments such as insomnia, kidneys, bladder, gallbladder, pancreas ailments, and digestive disorders. It helps heal anemia, bronchitis, constipation, diabetes, cancer, gallbladder, stones, gout, jaundice, all right, psoriasis, tonsillitis, skin problems, flus, fractions, heartburn, reflux disease, boils, and etc. All right, it does it all. All right, definitely needed. So you always got to make sure that you got some dandelion on hand. It is needed. Right? Look at comfrey. Comfrey is one of the most viable herbs known to herbalists. All right? It heals infections, wounds, hemorrhaging, knit fractures and broken bones. It's excellent for arthritis, rheumatism, lungs, asthma, bronchitis, pneumonia, inflammation, sore throats, hoarseness, tonsillitis, sinus, congestion, mucus. It's also good for digestive disorders. All right. It acts as a mild laxative, removing waste from the colon, preventing diarrhea. It has 18 amino acids. Now, you only have 20 plus 2, which comes to 22. But comfrey has 18. All right. The building blocks of life called protein. So it is very necessary for degenerative, such as a person age, to help with the bone structure. Comfrey is one of the most valuable herbs. All right. This is Damiana. Oh shit. Now, if you want to get it up, men, women, you want to stay active sexually. All right. Now, Damiana is the place to be. It's one of the most powerful herbs to help restore the natural sexual capacities and functions in women and men. It's used for energy, longevity, sexual stimulation, prostate, hormonal balance, infertility, impotency, female problems, frigidity, hot flashes, menopause. It's also good for bronchitis, emphysema, asthma, basically Parkinson's disease and senility, and etc. Okay. All right, let's get on up. Here's the next one. Right behind it is Dang Quai. Dang Quai. All right, this is the queen of all herbs for women. It may be used for nearly every female issue or problem. All right, it helps eliminate the pains of menstruation. It helps dissolve blood clots. It is used for hormone balance. All right, hot flashes, menopause, nervous disorders, skin problems, fatigue, insomnia, cramps, anemia, and etc. Right, etc. Keep that in mind. All right. Next one here is Echinacea. According to Dr. Paul Gauss, Grandmaster Herbalist and author of The Rebirth of the Gods, Echinacea is the king of the blood purifiers. It acts as the antibiotic. It is one of the best cleaners for the lymphatic system, and it stimulates the body's natural immunity. In other words, it enhances the immune system and increases the production of white blood cells to eliminate waste, toxins, poisons in the lymph nodes and bloodstream. It is used for wounds, boils, carbuncles, infections, poison ivy and oak, insect bites, snake bites, venereal disease or diseases, and improves the function of the prostate gland and uterus. All right, that's what it does. All right, let's come on up. Let's get to the next one here. We got Eye Bright. It stimulates the liver to clean the blood. It also is used for all kind of eye ailments. So if you're nearsighted, farsighted, if you have glaucoma, cataracts, Eye Bright is the herb for you. All right. And it has been known to improve the eyesight by strengthening the eyes. It may also be taken as a tea internally as well as used as a eye wash externally. So if you have a dropper, which we have a blend in which that we utilize. A matter of fact, it's called Eye Bright. All right. And you have a dropper, you can actually make it into a tea and use the dropper and actually put the drops in your eyes as stated. It's been used for allergies, hay fever, cataracts, glaucoma, vision, eye ailments, blood cleanser, diabetes, digestive disorders, liver stimulant, memory, and etc. All right. So not only are we teaching you what the herbs do, we're showing you how they look so you can actually go in nature and find the herbs in your area. All right. Matter of fact, the best herbs are the ones that's right in your front and backyard. Right? Because those herbs grow specifically based on the frequency of the people in the home. All right. Nature knows best. So next is fenugreek. It is an intestinal lubricant and is healing for sores, reflux disease, ulcers, which is called leaky gut in the stomach, colon, small and large intestines. It helps expel mucus from the sinuses and prevent headaches and migraines. It is excellent as a poultice for wounds and inflammation. All right. Excellent. Ginkgo biloba. All right. It increases oxygen. All right. Notice that Ginkgo biloba is one of the trees in which that the city uses near courthouses and near corporations such as malls. They always have Ginkgo biloba trees. All right. My wife and I will go and pick the leaves right off. So we know what it looked like. And here it is. It increases oxygen and blood circulation or circulatory flow to the brain and other extremities. It helps eliminate stress, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's disease, dementia, senility, all right, etc. And the use are also for hearing loss, memory loss, tinnitus, prevention of strokes, dizziness, and impotency, right? We recommend that you allow for the leaves to dry out if you go and pick them. You want them to dry out first. If you take them as they are green, you might wake up the next morning with red shot eyes. All right. Now, ginseng. It is the king of tonics in the plant kingdom. It stimulates the whole body, slows down the aging process, thus it promotes longevity, and ginseng strengthens the endocrine glands. Once again, ginseng strengthens the endocrine glands. This is why it is called a longevity plant. It has been used for sex stimulant, hormonal balance, circulation issues, relief of depression, prevents diabetes, heart problems, prostate swollen, and nerve damage, and etc. All right. In fact, we have a blend which is called the triple G's: Ginkgo biloba, ginseng, and guaiacola, which is one of the next ones. Let's get to the guap. All right. Hey, so garlic is how garlic looks. Is a natural antibiotic that detoxifies and rejuvenates all parts of the body. It is very effective against bacteria, viruses, parasites, and worms. Yes, I know Dr. Sebi told y'all not to use garlic. That is your choice. However, if your behind is in a situation and you don't know what the hell is going on, and you have some garlic in your yard, I advise you to take it because it's very effective against bacteria, viruses, parasites, and worms. All right. It is used for fever, yeast infections. That means candida. All right. Colds, childhood diseases, digestive disorders, contagious diseases, cholesterol, circulation, blood pressure, diabetes, cancer, heart ailments, problems, and prostate gland problems, uterus, vagina problems. Matter of fact, it's good for as a vagina douche, and etc. All right. You have ginger. Ginger acts as a antacid, all right, and prevents stomach ulcers. It is used for digestive disorders, childhood diseases, colds, flus, gas, morning sickness, nausea, nervous disorders, and sinus congestion. It improves the conditions of the lungs to prevent bronchitis, asthma, and pneumonia. All right. All right, let me pull back up my slide here. You have a question? Any questions so far?
Well, one person wanted to know what to do. Antonio wanted to know what to do for his father's pancreas, but you told him the chlorella.
Right. Chlorella definitely is good for the pancreas, as well as you just finished seeing, the dandelion, as well as also the Ginkgo Biloba. All right. And remember, ginseng strengthens all the endocrine glands, and guess what? The pancreas is one of the endocrine glands. All right.
Muchacha said she noticed that I do find a lot of people would rather complain about their elements rather than to actually try to heal themselves. She said she knows
is the truth.
She looks great.
That's the truth. That is really the truth. We've met them too. Matter of fact, we told a sister on how to heal lupus, and we gave her alfalfa, and she took the alfalfa and she went back to the doctor, and they told her,
"That's weird. Your lupus cells are low."
Weird that your lupus cells are low.
Like,
wow. I didn't know that.
She was like, I can't no longer take that.
Right.
I need to get this $5,000 a month check.
So we need to get $5,000 a month check because she was in the military, but she didn't want to heal. And the alfalfa was healing her. Isn't that some shit? So see, I definitely agree with you. You know, that is definitely an issue. That is definitely an issue there. You know? Our people don't want to heal, you know, but right. As my wife just said, hell, they created it. They want to be like that. You have to get into the mindset that, yo, I'm fighting this shit all the way. I don't want to be like that. And you start taking the necessary steps towards mastering it. It might take a while because you getting sick didn't just happen overnight. You might think that it did, but nah, that shit happened with long years of you having negative energy in your auric field. You thinking negatively, or people putting their negative thought forms onto you and onto your auric field. And you utilizing those negative thoughts in order to stay in a funk, to stay in the depression. All right? Because we know that energy follows thought. All right? Energy follows thought.
What's the most effective herb for prostate inflammation? Damiana.
Right. We just spoke about Damiana. Damiana is definitely one of the ones in which that you need to have.
Yohimbe is good in moderation.
Right.
Cat's paw is good for inflammation.
All right. Hopefully y'all heard my cat's claw. All right, we got to go back into blog talk because we got cut off.
stinging nettle is a mess, and that is so true. It is a mess.
All right, so yeah, stinging nettle, and we're gonna get to the stinging.
What can you take when your hormones are out of whack?
Well, when your hormones out of whack, for women, Don Quai and basically, well, Don Quai and Damiana. For men, ginseng. All right, because remember, ginseng helps with all of the endocrine glands, so that means it helps with the prostate gland also. Chlorella also helps with the prostate gland. All right. Let's get back into the presentation.
What is the root cause of lupus? Basically, it's the body turning on itself.
Right, but the reason why it's turning on itself because oftentimes is an autoimmune immune deficiency situation of the thyroid gland, and basically not enough iodine. All right, the body is deficient of iodine, so that is one of the main causes. Also, we found a connection between canine lupa or lupia, which is a Latin word for wolf. So the word lupus stems from lupia, which is Latin for wolf, part of the word for wolf, canine, which of course is dog. So we're talking about a lot of times women may have dogs in their home, or men may have dogs in their home, and that is a situation or a problem. All right, that might be a situation or a problem there because of that. So this is what we found out from doing the research. All right, so the first thing is to get rid of the animal, the pet. Also, to begin to start get rid of the toxins and poisons in which that you breathed in, the danger, the hair, from the dog, et cetera, et cetera. So iodine is one of the best minerals to help remove. So you need bladderwrack and kelp. All right, bladderwrack and kelp.
That's deep. Dogs in the house.
Right.
Dogs breathing in their hair and their dandruff.
Right.
That's deep.
Exactly. Okay, so question.
Okay, somebody said, Muchacha said, people with dogs in the house living in close proximity to dogs. I did hear Brother Bobby Hemmett mention that in one of his lectures. We love Bobby. I listened to him a while ago concerning lupus. Yes. Yeah. And then Brother UL said lupus is the cells thinking that the body thinking that the cells are virus and thus attacking them.
Right. So as my wife said, the body eating itself. Exactly. That would be the case. For some reason, it's not. It knocks off my screen from where I'm able to see them. So.
Why are they saying now that chlorella is dangerous for the body?
Because they want to say that it's coming from out the waters, and of course the waters are being poisoned. However, it's one of the only herbs that you can actually use, and which is actually one of the greatest herbs that you can use in order to eliminate viruses and bacteria and radiation from the body. So of course they would say that, oh no, we got an issue with it because it's one of the most healthiest plants, ocean plants or sea plants that you can actually have. It's the richest chlorophyll plant. So let's say you have a dis-ease, all right? And like we talked about last night, people having white spots on their skin, which is like the starting of the, starting of vitiligo, all right? What you can do is take in plants that has large amounts of chlorophyll. Well, chlorella has the largest amount of chlorophyll, all right? On the land, moringa. So you would need both of those, sea and land, all right? Both plants. And this will help because remember, there's only one difference between melanin and magnesium. And chlorophyll, which is magnesium. Okay, that's the only difference is one molecule, and that's magnesium between plant green and all right.
Go, I'm listening.
No, it's already up. Yeah, I know, because it's out here on the side. That's what I was telling you.
Okay, so you good?
No, I don't know, because it's only doing one slide.
Well, let me do it.
Okay. Already went out.
Okay, you got it? If you got it, I'll let you get it.
Huh?
You got it?
No. No.
Peace, y'all. What is this where you? Oh, that's what you're dealing with?
No. You put the share, but it's nothing to share.
So what's going on?
Yeah, I don't know. You just went out of it. That's what I was telling you.
Okay.
All right. So we continue on with the questions until I get this worked out. Technical difficulties is nothing.
He's with.
You know, it ain't nothing.
I be trying to charge you, girl. I should have took the glasses off. Antonio said he been mixing Bladderwrack, yellow dot, burdock, Irish moss, and that's been his new regimen. He feels like his arm muscles and veins have been twitching for days. Do you know why?
Yeah. You need to add some iodine to the mix, Doc. Basically, that's what you need to add to it because iodine and magnesium need to be added in order to help with the muscle twitching. In particular, the magnesium too. You'll need probably to up the milligrams. You have to up the milligrams to about 800, right? Between 500 to 800 milligrams, you'll have to up it so the twitching of the muscles and the nerves. Okay. Okay. And of course, green leafy vegetables helps with that. Like we just finished talking about chlorella, bladderwrack, kelp, Irish sea moss.
Wow, okay, UL dropping it. He said, viruses and bacteria can reprogram your DNA code, causing most immune disorders. And then you'll have to reprogram them with plants and fungi that can help, the generations before you.
Exactly. Just like we talked about chaga. Chaga is one of the most healing fungi or mushrooms, which grows on trees, and it looked like a black scab, like a scab from back in the days when you was a child and you got hurt, and that little black scab just come all over, and then next thing you know, you pluck the scab off, and it was back to brand new skin. Chaga has that ability in order to heal cancer. All right, research has been done on it, minor that is, It has been minor.
And chaga is a fungus that grows on a tree.
Right.
It'll kill the tree, a birch tree, and it looks like a scab. It looks disgusting. You know, but it's nature.
Yeah. It kills the tree so that you can utilize it and you can be healed from it. Isn't that something?
Is coconut water sufficient for magnesium?
Coconut water has a lot of electrolytes and some magnesium, but no, it's not sufficient by itself. Not in the dosages in which that we're talking about here today, no. All right, we still working on it, y'all. Keep asking questions until I get this right here. We can get back to it. All right. All right. So I can tell you about my situation. I got sprayed in the face with a flea fogger 2 years ago, and something, I started hearing ringing in my left ear. Nothing. I knew it wasn't right, and I told my wife. I said, "Yo, something going on. Let me hold the cayenne peppers." So I took like 10 cayenne peppers, and I drank like 3 bottles of water. All right. I lost consciousness, and I woke up like about 4 days later. All right. In the hospital and everything. My wife, basically helped me come back to my rationalization. They asked me to draw a clock, so I actually drew a circle, but I drew lines and then put the numbers around it. So I drew it, you know what I'm saying? But clock don't have lines, but I broke it up into like 12 division. All right. So they said, "Oh no." And I'm like, that shit ain't that bad. You know what I'm saying? So my wife gave me a game to start playing, gave me a little iPad, and I started playing this little game that she gave me. And lady came in and gave me this little ball, you know what I'm saying? Little putty ball. And I would squeeze, you know what I'm saying, with my left hand, like 100 or 200 times or whatever the case is. By the 6th day, I checked out. I'm saying I was, back to my full cognitive understanding, overstanding. Wait, you can see that? No. All right, so that's what happened. So these foggers, are very dangerous. They can cause stroke-like symptoms, and that's what I had, was what is called a cavernoma. You know what I'm saying? And so from being sprayed directly in the face with it, can cause issues like that, and I was already hurt because, my good friend, brother Bobby Hennett, a year, or so before that, suffered from a massive stroke, so we was like, oh, snap, what the hell is going on? But been good, been doing good ever since, working on things, getting self together, mastering self, continuously, which is always a necessity. And we're gonna go on and get back into it. All right, so let me see here. Yeah, bam, bam, bam. All right. Present to everyone. All right, hopefully y'all can see this joint now.
Yeah, we can.
All right, so we're gonna go on and come on down. All right, so let's get back into, we was on the G's. All right, and the next one I was going to tell you about was guatacola. All right, so let's get to the guat, as we talked about. But the guat is hot and it works real nice. All right, so here we have guatacola and how it looks. All right, there are some plants in which that look similar to guatacola. All right, what's the name of it? We got it for land for coverage outside on our grounds right now, in front of our house and behind our house. All right, but guatacola is excellent for brain food. So with Ginkgo Biloba, guatacola, and ginseng, excellent brain foods. It is good for energy, fevers, inflammation, stress, mental fatigue, nerves, high blood pressure, and epilepsy. So seizures. Right, you can actually carry guatacola in a blessed bag or a cloth to attract love into your life and to get your lover excited faster. Right, guatacola can also be burnt with a love-drawing incense to set the mood right in the bedroom. All right.
Pennywort looks like guatacola instead of a leaf bug and kiwiwort.
All right. Hopefully y'all heard my wife say that. But that's what we got outside. We got penny royal. All right.
Pennywort and a leaf hook, and it's really good for your lungs.
Right. Those are good for the Those are good for the lungs. All right.
Which is deep that is growing because you got all these chemtrails and different things like that. The earth will definitely give you what you need. A lot of times, all you gotta do is just look what's growing in your yard. Right.
Exactly. All right. So the next joint is Graviola, which is called guatabanda or sour sap. Sour sap is a real miracle from the rainforest. Right. These small trees is well known in herbal medicine and has several names. All right, it has the Brazilian pawpaw, guatabanda, as I just said, sour sap, and for a long time it's been used to and widely applied by indigenous populations to cure various illnesses and diseases. Guatacola has been praised for its ability to fight cancer cells, kill viruses, bacteria, and parasites, as well as to lower blood pressure, calm the nerves, prevent depression. The Brazilian made a mixture from Graviola leaf oil, is fruit juice, and olive oil. All right. It is applied externally for rheumatism, all right, arthritis, pains, neurology. The native people of Jamaica, Haiti, and West Indies use the fruit and the fruit juice to treat diarrhea and fevers. And the fruit, man, it tastes so good. It's so sweet. I'm like, man, I mean, it is amazing, right? The bark and the leaves are praised for its anti-spasmodic, all right? So you want to stop spasms, you know what I'm saying, of the muscles and nerves. Well, guess what? Graviola helps with that too, because of its high content of magnesium and sedative properties and effective for treating heart diseases, cough, fevers, the flus, asthma, hypertension. Right? This also made Graviola very important and precious in the natural herbal medicine. All right, Hawthorne Berry is next. This is how Hawthorne berries look. And you can, Hawthorne Berry is excellent for heart problems, blood pressure, whether low or high. All right, so it don't matter which pressure, low or high, is excellent. Nervous disorders, fatigue, poor circulation, emotional stress, insomnia, arthritis, rheumatism, kidneys, miscarriages, and etc. All right, Hawthorne Berry, excellent. Also, you can use Hawthorne Berry magically, sprinkle Hawthorne herb on the altar leave it overnight and bless it. To bless it, you can wipe it off the next morning and say Psalm 54 to increase the power of any spiritual ritual. Hawthorne has long been used to increase fertility as well. You can also carry hawthorne in a blessed bag, or a mojo bag as we call it, to promote happiness in troubled, depressed, and sad times. All right? Hops, right? You know, some of y'all like to drink that beer. Well, that's because you have a hop fetish, right? So hop is a natural tonic that helps calms effects on the nervous system and the heart. Right? It's used to heal, ease earaches, toothaches, headaches, insomnia, nightmares, bedwetting, on women, morning sickness, digestive disorders, ulcers. It eliminates parasites and improves the function of the liver. Right? A pillow stuffed with dried hops brings a good night's sleep. Rest when you need it the most. This powerful herb also warns off nightmares while you sleep. Right? Hops is also used in healing satules, all right, or satchel, which would be like a mojo bag and incense. All right. Horsetail is how horsetail looks. Horsetail. It strengthens the hair, fingernails, and teeth enamel. It's used for, because it has a high content of silica. All right, it's used for fractions, broken bones, so it works real well with comfrey, wounds, feet, nervous system or nervous disorders, issues, urinary disorders, baldness, diabetes, improve the heart, liver, eyes, and lungs. Horsetail, you can sprinkle some horsetail herb around the house to stop any evil force or forces, all right, and stop bad dreams. You can also sprinkle it under your bed for triple strength, all right? Honey goat weed, all right? All right, this is one of the herbs that actually look just like the herbs we have outside. Notice how it looks. Looks like that ground covering, don't it? Honey goat weed. Yeah. Yeah. So right here.
So this one comes to a point.
Right. It comes to a point. All right. So honey goat weed is used for weak backs and knees, joint pain, right? Osteoarthritis, mental, right? It heals the prostate and mental and physical fatigue, memory loss, high blood pressure, heart disease, bronchitis, liver disease, HIV, AIDS, polio, a blood disorder called chronic leukopenia, all right? Viral infection of the heart, bone loss after menopause, weak muscles, and also it acts as a tonic. So some men use honey goat weed for sexual performance problems, including erectile dysfunction, right? And involuntary ejaculation. It is also used to arouse sexual desire. You have hopsip. Hopsip. Hopsip is one of the herbs mentioned in the Bible. The reason why, because it's a natural antibiotic. The mold that produces penicillin grows on hopsip leaves. It is used as a blood purifier for the eyes, the kidneys, the lungs, gallbladder, liver. Is excellent for insect bites, sinus congestion, childhood diseases, digestive disorders, nervous disorders, skin problems, inflammation, hoarseness, night sweats, and sore throats, and etc. Oh, here go one that Dr. Sebi always talked about, which is the Irish sea moss. All right, it's a superfood. It's excellent for thyroid health. It's good for goiters, fractures, pneumonia, obesity, bad breath, jaundice, and cough. It also prevents and heals cancer. All right, we had our today morning Irish sea moss. All right, keep Irish sea moss under furniture to bring good luck and lots of money to the home. You also can place beneath rugs to increase luck and to ensure a steady flow of money for anyone who lives in a house. All right. Kelp. right? Kelp, it improves and promotes endocrine glandular health, right? It controls thyroid glands and parathyroid glands. It also helps regulates the metabolism. It's especially good for the pancreas, diabetes, prostate, kidneys, adrenal glands, pituitary glands. It also helps the brain to function exceptionally well. It is most needed and very essential during pregnancy. It is excellent for women, morning sickness, menopause, hot flashes, um, nausea, poor digestion, constipations, skin problems, hair, nails, and weight. All right. You can take kelp. You can actually sprinkle some in the car for safety from accidents, and especially if you taking a long trip. You also would use some in the floor wash to help keep anyone in the house, everyone in the house safe and peaceful. All right. We're giving you the physical and the spiritual sciences behind um, the herbs. Here we have licorice, right? Licorice is a natural hormone that replaces cortisone as well as female hormone estrogen. It is good for the adrenal glands. Most common use to treat colds and coughs, etc., etc. Also is great for um, chronic fatigue, gastric ulcers, and canker sores, abdominal pain, heart tonic, inflammation, muscle spasms, colds, emphysema, all right, bronchitis, asthma, pneumonia, lung issues or problems, sex stimulant. Is also improved complexion of hair and vision, right? You can actually sprinkle some licorice root behind your stove, and you will lose weight. Or you can sprinkle some licorice root in your lover's path, and they will lose weight. Or you can also chew the root to stop smoking habits. All right. You have lobelia. Lobelia is the most powerful natural relaxant in the herbal kingdom. It's excellent in removing obstructions from any part of the bodily system, including blood vessels, veins, capillaries, and arteries. It's good for fevers, colds, constipation, bronchitis, asthma, pneumonia, earaches, pain, infections, rheumatism, arthritis, and even kills parasites and worms. Right? You have maca root. Maca root has many health benefits, known for its advanced knowledge of healing and the body's connections with nature. Right? The Inca civilization used the maca root in many of their natural remedies. According to ancient Incan history, the maca root was known to have special properties that was believed to enhance energy and stamina. It is also believed to increase the sexual desire and the endurance. Maca is also often termed as the Peruvian ginseng due to its natural stimulant qualities that are similar to the benefit found in the commonly known ginseng-related herbs. All right. So we come on down. I'm not going to read all of this. So we know that it's good for medicinally. We know that it's good for low sex drive, fertility problems. All right. Menopause, menstrual problems, skin care for men and women, all right, depression, all right.
And it tastes so good.
And it tastes, yeah, and it has a sweet taste. Sweet taste like ginseng, right? You have marshmallow root. Marshmallow root is very beneficial in removing stones and gravel from the urinary tract. It's also hemorrhaging from the urinary organs. It is used for allergies, bedwetting, burns, coughs, diarrhea, douche, eye wash, hay fever, hoarseness, inflammation, lactation, laryngitis, menstruation, decreased pain, sore throats. Is also excellent for lung problems such as colds, flu, bronchitis, emphysema, asthma, pneumonia, and etc. All right. Next, you have milk thistle. Milk thistle. All right. The benefit is, shoot, you have so many benefits from milk thistle. It does nearly the same thing as its cousin, which is dandelion, right? Which helps with liver issues, gallstones. It also from fat buildup and sluggishness in the organs. It helps to get the organs back on track. All right. Right? If you carry milk thistle, a holy milk thistle, it keeps liars away from you. Right? If you wear milk thistle to protect yourself from low vibrations from others, milk thistle is fantastic for purifying your bath water, right? And purifying you. All right, so all right, we have moringa. Moringa, everybody know about moringa being a superfood, and it's considered to be the most nutritious, rich land plant on earth. All right, moringa leaves have been consumed by Africans and Asians for millenniums as a health food product, containing more than 90 nutrients. I'm gonna say that again, containing more than 90 nutrients and 46 antioxidants. This vivid green leaves are nature's superpower food. So it contains more than 90 nutrients, right? So you want 90 nutrients, which means amino acids, minerals, vitamins, all right? Power, you need to get that.
Moringa. Like when you chew the seeds of a moringa, you just chew it, then you drink water. It's like you tasting Kool-Aid, like you drinking Kool-Aid. So if you have an issue with drinking water because you hate it, chew some moringa seeds and then you'll drink water, more water. It is so delicious.
Hopefully everybody heard that. All right, next you have mugwort. All right, mugwort, all right, is actually a nickname for natural Viagra. Right, so not only will mugwort get your sexual hormones level high, it would also increase your sexual appetite. All right, so mugwort, all right, is also ordered for indigestion, for acid, issues or problems, constipation, bloating, for passing gas, flatulation as they call it. You can also use it for a natural dewormer, right? Mugwort kills and eliminates parasites from the digestive tract, right? Mugwort was used to cure, back in the days, epilepsy, hysteria, and even convulsions in children, okay? All right, so it also enhances blood flow. It will give your hair follicles strong, to make them strong and also prevent hair loss. All right. You also notice that the hair looks glossy and lustrous. Right. So mugwort is rich in vitamin E, and this means that that is good for your hair. It also helps the hair acquires a shiny appearance, lustrous appearance. All right, and it ensures that you not only have to worry about dry scalp and dandruff, not when taking mugwort. In other words, you would not be harassed by dandruff, all right, that occurs in many people due to over dry scalp. All right, so mugwort, all right, excellent. All right, and there's also magical properties concerning mugwort also, right? Dr. John Moore was one of the teachers of Dr. Phil Valentine. You have to go and get his information. Dr. John Moore, I don't know if they have anything on YouTube from him, but he passed back in the late 80s, early 90s, somewhere around there. All right. And John Moore, he was one of the New York's, one of the top herbalists at that time in New York. And he spoke about utilizing mugwort and how you can help bring the things in which that you need into your life by utilizing mugwort during rituals. All right. I won't get into all of that here, but let's go to mullein. Mullein, all right. Mullein is excellent. Right? Mullein is excellent for the lungs. It's used as a tea for childhood diseases, eyes, earaches, fever, hay fever, hoarseness, cough, sore throat, sinus congestion, bronchitis, asthma, pneumonia, etc. It's also good for digestive problems, colon, constipation, skin problems, rashes, boils, bruises, poison ivy, poison oak, warts, etc., swollen glands, hemorrhaging, hemorrhoids, and etc. Mullein can be actually put in a green blessed bag to win big when gambling. right? It's great spiritual herb. You can carry mullein for protection. You can also sprinkle some mullein around your house to increase your luck before going to the casino, all right? And to prevent venomous beasts, snakes, and wild animals afar. The powdered leaves is known as graveyard dust. Once again, the powdered leaves are known as graveyard dust. So when they talk about going to the graveyard and getting some dust, graveyard dust, um, it's talking about mullein also. All right. And then you have myrrh. Right? Myrrh, of course, we know that was one of the three herbs, or one of the three gifts brought to Jesus. All right. It was one of the three gifts. And myrrh is a natural antibiotic and blood purifier. It acts as an antiseptic on cuts, all right, infections, sores, and wounds. It treats and heals bad breath, gums, mouth sores, sore throats, toothaches, canker sores, boils, ulcers, digestive disorders, nervous problems, disorders, menstrual cramps, diabetes, etc. Myrrh can also be burnt to purify and protect. The smoke is used to consecrate, purify, and bless objects such as rings, amulets, talismans, ritual tools. The resin is burnt during healing rituals and purifications. Often used in charm bags, mojo bags, as we call them, especially with frankincense. It is one of the staples for magical herbs. Neem. Oh, they go to neem. Right? We know the neem, all right? The seeds, you know what I'm saying? The seed oils are actually used for leprosy and intestinal worms. It is also used for birth control to cause abortions, all right? Right? Neem seeds resembles an olive. Its fleshly fruit of the neem tree encloses a few and long seeds, kernels having a brown seed coat. The fruit and seeds are the main extraction for the oil. Neem oil, right, is non-culinary vegetable oil produced by pressing the seeds and fruit of the neem plant. Neem oil is also, and plus you can use the leaves, all right? The leaves, you know, of the tree, and also the bark and the leaves, all right? Also, you know, as we said, also the seeds, all of that make is medicine. But for the neem leaf, it is used for eye disorders, bloody nose, intestinal worms, upset stomach, loss of appetite, skin ulcers, diseases of the heart and blood vessels, fever, diabetes, right? Gum diseases, gingivitis, and liver problems. The the leaves is also used for birth control and to cause abortions. So women who are pregnant, you know, you don't want to be taking this during these time periods. All right. You don't want to take neem, all right, during this time period. All right. And you don't want to take myrrh, right, during that time period. All right.
And neem grows really good in the house too.
Yeah.
And if you don't live in a tropical climate, you can still grow it. Just bring it in during the winter.
All right. Everybody heard that?
And it loves full sun.
Loves full sun. All right. So inside the vagina, neem is used for birth control. Neem is also used as an insecticide. All right. Some people apply neem directly to the skin to treat head lice. Of course, Black folks don't have that. Skin diseases, all right, wounds and skin ulcers. And the mosquito repellent as also acts as a skin softener, right? It also helps to take the phlegm, you know, bloody nose. It helps stop eye disorders, diabetes, wounds, and leprosy, right? So neem is definitely necessary, right? With all of these cases of diabetes occurring nowadays, right? Which comes basically probably from eating too much food or not being able to have enough nutrients, of course, you know, in particular, the nutrient would be magnesium. All right. Here you have stinging nettle or nettle. All right. Nettle treats and helps night sweat, diarrhea, baldness, dandruff, insect bites, hemorrhaging, bleeding, urinary problems. It also helps gravel and stones from any organs, especially the kidneys. It's excellent for your lymph glands. If you carry some nettle and you put it on your pillow to draw money that people owe you, or to return lost or stolen items. You can also sprinkle some nettle around your home to make the people you live with help pay bills if they refused in the past. Okay. Stuff a small cloth door with the nettle to remove a curse and send it back to sender. Great for burning during exorcism ceremonies, right? Osha root, right? We talked about osha root, which is called bear claw or bear root, all right? Osha root is excellent for the lungs, all right? Excellent for the lungs, all right? It's good, commonly used for multiple therapy for colds, flu symptoms, all right? It helps destroy harmful organisms, you know, so forth and so on. So that osha root is no joke. The root is long history used by the Zuni tribe of North America, who chewed the raw root and used it to produce infusions. Now, if you take the raw root and put it in your mouth, within about maybe 10 minutes, your mouth will be numb. Right?
So it really helps with blood circulation.
Yes. Right. Next, you have papaya leaves. Right. Papaya leaves contain powerful healing compounds that's very important for great healing and vitality and for curing cancer. All right. And also dendral fever. So right here, indigestion, heartburn. All right. Kills bacteria, acid reflux disease. It breaks down wheat gluten, cancer, you know, so forth and so on. They're still doing more studies, but it also helps with prostate gland enlargement, acne remedy, increases your platelet count, menstrual pains. It helps with laxative, all right, skin problems, increased appetite, cataracts, emphysema, immune booster, anti-aging. Why? Because papaya leaves also contain 50 or more different amino acids, right? 50 or more. Now, we only made up of 22. So we're talking about some amino acids that actually can activate the junk DNA, which they refer to as melanin, and make your melanin much more conducive spiritually. Because remember, as we told you yesterday, melanin is the physical counterpart of the spiritual soul. Right? So it contains lots of great nutrients such as vitamin B for vitality and enhanced mood, vitamin A and vitamin C, which is powerful antioxidants, calcium and vitamin D, which is important for strengthening bone, vitamin E, which is important for sexual and cardiovascular health, right? Flavonoids, which are powerful antioxidants that keep away cancer and cardiovascular disease. Tannins that boosts, improve your immune system, and beta carotene for improved enhancement in eye health. Right, so this is what can be done with papaya. All right, you have padiaco or tehibo. Right, it's a natural antibiotic. It has antibacterial, antiviral, antifungal properties. It contains compounds that attacks and cause the causes of disease. Right? It boosts the immune system and give the body energy needed to overcome various ailments such as anemia, you know what I'm saying, and all types of things here. What is that? Arteriosclerosis, asthma, bronchitis, leukemia.
Pain.
Yeah, pain. Yeah, pain number one because all right, because we had a brother who was dealing with severe toothache. He said he wouldn't wish this upon any woman because he said he know that the pain he was feeling was even greater than the pain that a woman have giving birth to a child. That's how bad it was. And shoot, we loaded him up with a damn handful of damn Padiaco. He took it all, and his tooth stopped hurting. Yeah. All right. He had a bad infection. So cancer, cystitis, cyst, the cystitis, um, diabetes, skin problems, boils, ringworms, etc. External sores, wounds, cuts, pain, as my wife just said, venereal diseases, herpes simplex, and much, much more. Padialco is excellent. You have peach leaves, right? Peach leaves, right? Going by the ancient text of the herbs, the leaves on the peach tree possesses the attributes to get rid of worms from the body. All right, that's what it's good for. Also, whooping cough, bronchitis. All right, peppermint, excellent source of peppermint. All right, we grew our own peppermint. Right, we have spearmint, peppermint, white mint. All right, we have mint. We have it. Right, so it's excellent. Right, so it's right. We have most of these herbs. So it's excellent for childhood diseases, coughs, colds, flus, bronchitis, digestive disorders, diarrhea, stomach cramps, gas, headaches, migraines, insomnia, nightmares, muscle spasms, pain. Right, matter of fact, that's what we put within our pain away. Right, we have a blend of essential oils in which that helps with pain. So if you're having bodily aches and pains, get the pain away. And one of the main ingredients is peppermint. All right, along with eucalyptus and others. All right, spearmint. But here, nervous disorders, itching, dizziness, nausea, fever, heartburn, heart palpitation. It also heals the gallbladder and the liver. Now you can actually burn some peppermint with any fast luck incense, and this will help you fall asleep. And you will, and basically, your luck will increase so that the next day you hit your winning number. All right. You can also rub some peppermint against furniture and walls and floorboards to cleanse them of evil and negativity. All right. All right, we have poke root, all right, which is supposed to be poisonous. However, as Renana would say,
ain't nothing poisonous for the original man.
Ain't nothing poisonous for the original man. He's from Jamaica. All right, so you can boil some poke root and add to the bath water. And by doing this, it will help move anything in your body, and it will uncross you and remove any jinx or hex that is on you. All right. You can mix it with an uncrossing powder or jinx removing powder for extra power in your spiritual ritual. All right, poke root. All right, you got psyllium husk. Psyllium husk is one of the best colon cleansers. It lubricates, moistens, remove excessive waste, heavy metals that's acting as a bulk. It acts as a bulk agent and heals the entire intestinal tract. It acts as a laxative to eliminate constipation, colitis, divertis, colitis, and heals the colon, uterus, and hemorrhoids. You can actually take psyllium seeds and sprinkle them around a person who you want to get rid of and move the person away from you and your loved ones. You can also use the hot foot powder for extra power in your spiritual ritual. Right, red clover. Right, red clover is an excellent blood purifier. It benefits the entire bodily system. It is also known to restore fertility. It is excellent especially good to calm the nerve, ease arthritis, rheumatism, and bronchitis. It also helps skin problems such as acne, boils, psoriasis, as well as also breaks down growth, tumors, and cancers. Right? You can carry red clover for good luck, all right, and turn bad luck around. Right? Clove herbs are also used for sprinkling some in the left shoe to help keep evil away from you, from following you. If you have had a heartbreak, you can place the red clover near your heart in a piece of a cloth to help you through the loss. Red clover is known for all-purpose herb for money, luck, health, protection when you need it. You can sprinkle red clover under rugs, in the corner of the room, or in your car. You can also sprinkle red clover in your pocket or purse if you are traveling to keep you safe and protected. All right. Red raspberry. Red raspberry. It strengthens the female organs such as the uterus and the entire reproductive system. In fact, when a woman is pregnant during her whole pregnancy, she needs to be taking red clover daily. Red raspberry daily. All right, because it's good to be used during the whole pregnancy. It is used for menstrual cramps, morning sickness, and childbirth, after pain, child diseases, nervous disorders, digestive disorders, diabetes, lactation, leukorrhea, mouth sores, canker, ulcers, sore throat, eye wash, colds, flu, bronchitis, and fractions. All right. Like I said, I'm not reading all of them, but I'm reading the most common ones. Rosemary, rosemary, rosemary. All right. Excellent joint. All right. All right. Cancer prevention, improved memory. In fact, all you got to do is rub some under your nose, and it helps with the quality of memory, the overall memory, right? Mood elevator, migraine help, pain relief, anti-inflammatory, inflammatory, immune booster, antibacterial, hair growth, digestive health, better circulation, fresh breath, diuretic properties, respiratory health, liver detoxification, anti-aging. All right. A precaution would be that actually, for the most part, is considered safe. However, pregnant women should also should avoid consuming a large amount of rosemary because it may lead to uterine contractions and miscarriage. People with high blood pressure should not take rosemary because it raises blood pressure. Right? Sage. Sage has a spiritual use. All right, as we know, when we burn in sage, right? Spiritual use to ward off misfortune and bad luck. This is why you sage your person during a ritual, right? Sprinkle sage around the house and your place of business or a church, and it brings peace and money blessings. Sage is carried to promote wisdom, and it can also be used in satchel powders and incense to make your spiritual rituals stronger. And you have saw palmetto is beneficial to all glandular tissues, especially the sexual glands. For most pregnancy, they're also used to help increase the size of the breasts, small breasts. It also acts as a regulator of hormones as well as in weight. It is used for alcoholism, aphrodisiac, asthma, bladder problems, bronchitis, cough, diabetes, frigidity, digestive impotency, prostate gland, mucus congestion, obesity, and etc. Right? Slippery elm is used for the lung problems, asthma, bronchitis, etc. Cough, flu, hoarseness, tonsillitis, sore throat, smoking, and etc. It is also excellent for digestive system. All right, that's the whole digestive system, as you see here: stomach, colon, ulcers, constipation, diarrhea, bladder, uterus, ovaries, vagina, eyes. Slippery elm can actually be used to stop gossiping and jealous talk. You can burn slippery elm for the same effect. Slippery elm is also good for reverends who try to draw large crowds of people. All right.
Slippery elm is also really good too for your throat if you smoked in the past.
Yep, yep. And as we said here, smoking. Exactly, smoking.
Also, too, rosemary. If you smell rosemary, it helps to destroy cancerous cells in the breast.
Exactly. And improves the memory by 70% too. So St. John worts is excellent for after pains, bedwetting, urinary problems, water retention, heart, nervous problems, elevate stress, gout, anemias, skin problems. It's good to use for persistent mucus problems for the lungs and bowels. All right, it is also for what they call for hoodoo. All right, St. John wort is used for protection against witchcraft and root work, negative witchcraft and root work. Sprinkle St. John around the house and place of business for the same effect. All right, spearmint. All right, sprinkle some spearmint in all the rooms of your house for protection against voodoo and witchcraft. You can also rub mint on your head to relieve headaches or to clear your mind of worries. All right. Of course, we know that is excellent. You know, it does many of the same things that that peppermint does. Right. The ancient indigenous Washita used spearmint to scent their bath water. All right. It also has a good reputation for curing sexually transmitted diseases like gonorrhea, and it brightens the teeth, whiten the teeth, and heal sore gums. All right, was traditionally called saffron because of its deep yellow orange color, and has been throughout history as an anti-inflammatory agent to treat wide variety of conditions, including flagellant, jaundice, menstrual difficulties. I don't know what just happened. All right, so I don't know what just happened. Why it's not showing up on the damn screen? Because I didn't do anything except move it up, y'all. But we're gonna keep it going though, because I ain't got nothing but like about 2 or 3 more left here. So we're gonna get into the questions, and if there's any questions, and then we're gonna head out for the night. All right, but turmeric, everybody know what turmeric look like. All right, you know, it's good for bloody urine, hemorrhaging, toothache, bruises, chest pain, cancer, and colic. Right, Valerian root, one of the best nerve tonics. Right, we have a nerve blend in which that valerian root is one of the herbs that is used, because valerian is very relaxing to the whole system. It soothes pain and promotes sleep. It has a tranquilizing effect similar to Valium. Matter of fact, that's where Valium comes from. Valium is actually taken from the plant valerian. Right? So, you know, when you want to go, they give you some Valium. Well, that's valerian root. It is used for convulsions, epilepsy, paralysis, shock, fever, childhood diseases, digestive disorders, insomnia, fatigue, pain, sedative, headaches, migraines, nervousness, heartburn, and high blood pressure. Right? We have wormwood. Wormwood is long been held that this herb is basically used as remedy to get rid of the body pinworms, roundworms, and parasites. It is recommended to treat the liver insufficiency, kidneys, edema, anemia, and absence of menstrual cycle. It is also good for anxiety and gout. It is also generally good for all diseases that involve retention of water in the tissues. It is also used for anti-spasmodic flow of bowel, menstrual irregularities, sedative, stimulation of physiologic processes, general health, joint inflammation, disease, digestion, nutrient absorption, right? Anorexia nervosa, anti tumor activity, wound healing, muscle sprain, gallbladder dysfunction. Then you have yellow dock. Yellow dock is a natural antibiotic, is one of the best blood purifiers in the herbal kingdoms, especially good as a body cleanser. It cleanses the lymphatic system, tones the entire bodily system. It is used for ear infections, eye problems, skin problems, venereal diseases, childhood diseases, digestive disorder, pancreas problems, diabetes, cancer, tumor growth, lung problems, bladder issues, gallbladder, spleen problems. Look, as you notice, this shit is good for almost everything. All right. Pituitary gland issues, gout, inflammation, and etc. All right. And yohimbe, all right, is one of the powerful herbs. You got to take it in for brothers. You got to take it sparingly. All right, you can't take a lot of this. All right, it dilates in the peripheral blood vessels along with central nervous system stimulation. Therefore, this drug has been investigated, right? And they call it a drug now because yohimbe is oftentimes in pills that does similar things like Viagra from out of the Arab stores, right? And also the bodegas, right? So therefore, the drug has been investigated for erectile dysfunction. Clinic studies does suggest that yohimbe may be effective in the treatment of the male organic impotency, right? And the last one is going to be golden seal. Right? There ain't no way that I could have gone without golden seal, stinking golden seal. So if y'all have any questions, get ready to ask them after I finish with this golden seal joint here. All right, golden seal. All right, oftentimes golden seal is basically near the waters, like river banks. All right, but golden seal is the herbal cure-all, natural penicillin in the herbal kingdom. Right, its antibiotic actions are very similar to tetracycline and streptomycin. It is excellent whenever a problem arises in the body. It is definitely the herb to use when you do not know what other herb to take. It is used to heal the eyes, chickenpox, burns, skin diseases, infections, liver problems, digestive problems, ulcers, bronchitis, diabetes, cancer, and etc. You can sprinkle golden seal in your home and your car to draw money and keep money rolling in. You can also brew golden seal into a tea. You can sprinkle the tea mixture in every corner of the place of business to increase profit and bring people to your door. Right. So that's it for tonight. All right. We wanted to get into herbally, healing your body. You know what I'm saying? Are there any questions? Questions?
I had arthritis in one of my knees for about 8 to 9 years due to hitting it on a bulb. That was sticking out of the door. I couldn't take it anymore, so I made up my mind to meditate and fast, and then it eventually healed. What can I do? I have a big belly, and I look like I'm 8 months pregnant.
All right, for big belly, all of that is actually a iodine deficiency. I did. I don't know what's going on. We're just having all type of technical problems tonight, for whatever damn reason here. All right.
Yeah, but I'm looking, 8 months pregnant.
Right. So yeah, you really need iodine. All right, really need iodine. All right, and I would get the iodine, and basically what I would do is take about 8 to 16 drops a day. All right, 8 in the morning, 8 in the afternoon, or in the evening, at least 3 hours before going to sleep. All right, and that will help you lose weight. Get on a regimen of seafood. All right, in particular, sea vegetables such as bladderwrack. All right, such as kelp, such as Irish sea moss. All right, you need those. Get moringa. All right, is a known fact that Irish sea moss and kelp and bladderwrack will make you lose weight. All right, especially fat around the middle section, along with the increase of iodine, because that's what you actually are deficient in. Okay.
What do you think about Hoodia?
Hoodia is good. All right. But it works best when those other herbs that I made mention of. Mm-hmm.
Can blood B type eat bread and pasta?
No blood type really can eat pasta like that. But blood type B can eat some dairy, such as eggs and you know some other dairy products. You know, so B blood type can do that, and they can eat more so spelt, not wheat. All right, spelt, not wheat. Necessarily wheat, not at least, you know, of course, spelt is a little bit different than the wheat products that they have on the market. But spelt bread would be much better. Amaranth, quinoa, all right, buckwheat, all right. You can try it. I wouldn't depend upon it. But some of these are just some of those that are neutral and that are beneficial for a B blood type. All right. All right. We're going to be back, y'all, tomorrow for another session of the Sciences of the Healing Wing Institute. All right. We out, y'all. Peace.